Well, 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 and to think I was only 3 minutes early. Only 3 minutes early. All right, looks like the audio is good. Let me go ahead and post a link real quick. We got a lot to go over today. This is very intense. All right, should be good. 3 minutes late, shaking my head. This is Zim. What up, Zim? Let me... Wait. Oh, there we go. Hold on. No, what's going on? Here we go. There we go. Should be good. What up, Miki? Not Twitch? I know, it's a little different, What up, Haru? Navigational? Actually, I think you guys are somewhat more recognizable on YouTube than you are on Twitch, actually. I feel like on Twitch, y'all got a bunch of funky names. I don't know how to recognize anybody. All right, but we got all kind of crazy people here. All right. Let me go ahead here, get everything set up. So today, I'm going to give everybody just a minute to join, and we're going to get started. There are like a bunch of submissions this time. So look, I have my book of topics here. Okay, book of topics. You understand? Look, okay, so first of all, apparently you are all in the wrong line of work because we have all of these artsy challenge prompts, and you guys draw them, you submit them, but then we create this more graphic designy one, create a magazine cover. It's very popular. We have a lot of submissions today. I don't know how we're going to get through them all. So apparently, first of all, you're all in the wrong line of work. You all need to go into graphic design. Okay, that's my first bit of career advice, go into graphic design. Second of all, I had this thought today, which is a lot of people, so magazines are obviously closely associated with fashion, obviously. But I had this thought. You ever been to an art department? You know, and what I observe is artists are not usually fashionable. It's an interesting thing because they'll have cool outfits, okay, because they're artistic, so of course they do. But they're not always fashionable, so to speak. Like you look at them and you're like, that's a cool outfit. But, you know, it doesn't really blend in. But that's okay, you know, because they're in an art department and they'll blend in the art department, right? Already in graphic design? Okay, creators got it all figured out. I Love Animes 2751, you're right. You're not recognizable at all. I have no idea who you are. You're going to have to, you're going to have to spoil yourself. And spoil yourself, that doesn't sound right. You're gonna have to spoil to me who you are, because I'm not gonna guess probably. I can just start throwing out names. LSG. No, you're not LSG. Wait, are you LSG? No, you're not LSG. Come on. Yo, what up, guys? CMY 4K. Nini? Is that Nini or is that somebody else? CMY 4K? I feel like that's Nini. CMY K4. Sorry. Wish you had enough time to do this challenge. I wish so as well. Come on, Misfortune. That was misfortunate. Okay, here's another one. I think we have enough people here. We don't have a ton of people. Yeah, I'm switching to YouTube. It should be a little bit easier to manage, honestly. I feel like YouTube's just a little bit of a better platform, all things considered. Here we go. I feel like YouTube's a bit of a better platform, a little bit easier to manage VODs. It keeps VODs for longer, which I think is good. Because Twitch doesn't keep the VODs for very long. And I can make quirky thumbnails for the streams as well. Forgot to change your profile. This is from like a while ago when you were a corny fangirl. Don't tell me you're not still a corny fangirl. You just look, let's be real, you probably just switched it up from something else. You changed fandoms. Look, you changed fandoms, not identities, okay? What does skipping forward the video do? Okay, here's something. I feel like you guys are all a little bit delayed, you know, because I feel like I'm talking and you're responding to something that I'm saying like a little while ago, but that's fine. Okay, so here's the last debate because I think enough of you are in here now. We can go ahead and I want to talk about this one last debate here before we get started because I want you guys to give me your opinion on this because we've been debating this a little bit in the Discord recently. So, okay, iPad. I got an iPad. First of all, super goated, obviously. Everybody knows this. They're good. They're good. Okay, here's the question though. Do you use the on-screen shortcuts or are you a sane, normal person who gets like a keypad? Okay, look at this. It's one half of a keyboard. It makes nice sounds. Those are nice button sounds, right? Wait. I mean, that's nice. Okay. And then you can actually do stuff. Because imagine I'm trying to draw. Imagine I'm trying to create something. Let's say I'm trying to get creative. Hypothetical situation, I'm being creative. This doesn't happen that often, but occasionally as an artist, I like pull it out. You know what I'm saying? So let's say that we're in a situation where we're trying to do something. Let's say that I want to like make a simple brush stroke, okay? BZ space BS SSS. I draw something, Control Z, Z space, Z space, B, E to erase, B. I'm going to make some lines. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a lot of key presses. And then imagine on an iPad, what if I don't have a keypad? Okay, what am I doing? Am I clicking buttons on the screen? Now, I know there are on-screen shortcuts, but there's just no way they're as fast. So I need to know, like, for those of you who use iPads, which are obviously like half of you, okay, are we doing no keyboard or are we doing keyboard? No keyboard, you suffer. Talking to the key presses sounds like a programmer. It's a lot of key presses. Finger draw, oh my goodness. Navigational is out here in the trenches. Just not even using an Apple Pencil. You know what? I shouldn't be. Okay, fair enough. I shouldn't be picky. I shouldn't be. I should be making fun of people. I should understand that there are those of us who are less fortunate, and by those of us, I mean navigational specifically, who doesn't even have a pencil. Don't even have an iPad. You use your phone. Hey, you know what though? That's kind of baller. Doesn't Zin do that? Am I wrong? I think Zin does that. And Zin's crazy. Zin's crazy good. I'm watching the stream on my iPad. You know, I should watch the stream on my iPad as well. Let me pull it up on my iPad. Can we all watch the stream on our iPad? Guys, can we double my viewers? Can you all open an incognito window on your iPad? And can we all watch the stream on my iPad? I need 150 viewers, but it's just you guys 3 times. Let me open it up real quick. Let's see. Kenton Scott. This guy. Let's see if it doesn't even show. It doesn't even show that I'm live, bro. Oh, here we are. Bam, there we go. Let's go. I need more viewers. You know, it's not that you guys aren't enough. It's just that I need more of you. Okay. Tomorrow, blah blah blah. Is this are you a bot? That might be a bot. You're doodling lore on your iPad? Okay, keep it up. No problem. No problem. Yeah, put me on the big screen. Put me on the TV instead. Put me on the TV, full screen. All right, should we get started reviewing art? I think we should, because apparently we have like 60 submissions, which is a ton of submissions. So I literally got to go at like 30 or 45 seconds per submission. I got to go kind of quick, or else we're going to be here literally all afternoon, and I have something at 2 o'clock. So traditional artists, whenever you try online art, it gets so bad. It's hard if you're not used to it, you know, because it's a different set of tools. Personally, I mean, I prefer traditional art. You know what I'm saying? It's much more tactile. It's a lot of fun to create that transformation, but I can't. It's harder to stream, and frankly, I'm just the opposite. I'm just more experienced at digital, you know. But maybe I'll stream some traditional here soon or something. I have some markers that I still have yet to really use, so maybe we'll do a marker stream soon. Cleaning your stove right now. Let's go. That's what I should be doing. Can I cancel this? Can we? You know what? Can I bring somebody on to review the art, and then I'll clean my stove, and I'll just kind of react to it while I'm cleaning the stove. Can I do an art review / cleaning stove stream? I don't want to. I feel like it's a little bit embarrassing though. I feel like my stove is like I don't want that all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Feels a lot more grounded. Yeah, I'm with you. So glad you don't have guests right now. You're behind reception. Let's go. Let's go. See, I appreciate you guys' grind set. You know, you guys pull up no matter where you're at. No matter where you're at, you pull up. All right, let's get started here. We got to go through. So first of all, we have the awesome tier. Then we're going to have the epic tier. Then Tuna. Tuna has their own folder. So Tuna gets their own folder. Tuna, if you're in chat, reveal yourself. I don't know if Tuna's in chat. Tuna has their own folder. Then we have the legendary tier. Obviously, look, all tiers are legendary, but we just organize them a little bit. Put some of the like super advanced drawings, save those for last. So struggle with shading though, you can never figure it out. Yeah, because blending is different. It's pretty intuitive on paper. You just like, you make a mark and then you smudge it and then it's blended. But digitally, it can get a little funky. Get a little funky. All right. Drawing number one, let's go ahead here. Let's jump right into the review. Drawing number one, entry by Anthony, who has drawn this goofy. I'm trying not to swear. I think it's facts that you're not supposed to swear on YouTube. So anyway, we got this funky. You understand? You understand? You get the vibe? Bunny rabbit or something, and he's on the cover of Vogue. I wish I could get onto the cover of Vogue with this type of physique. No, he's not on Vogue. He's on Vogue. Vogue? Oh, apparently this is a character. Apparently we know this guy. One sec. Let me just restart this review. Yo, Anthony has drawn Usagi. He's put him on the cover of Vogue. This is baller. This guy's jacked. Let's go. All right. Great submission there, Anthony. Who is this from? Can somebody tell me what this is from? Are you late? Nope, you're just in time. You're just in time. Next drawing here is by The Goat, MILF Lover. Ooh, you know, MILF Lover isn't always going for these type of realistic artworks, but this time MILF Lover goes realism to maybe even more of a semi-realism. That's cool. I like this, and I like how human-like this little goat looks. Okay, this little goat has a super kind of chill vibe, handsome, almost human-like face. This is really epic. Let's go through all the details on this. This time we do have Vogue. This time it is Vogue. It's not Vogue. Look 4 at look 4 at 40. Never grow up, be young forever. That's infantile. What the hell? Men prefer it. Okay, social commentary in here from MILF Lover, but MILF Lover would get into this kind of thing because it's in the name, right? MILF Lover loves MILFs, so this whole like, how can we look as young as possible? Obviously, MILF Lover is going to be protesting this. MILF Lover wants them to look a little older, a little more mature. It's in the name. New clothes, perfume, accessories. Let girls be women, sexy. Wait, that's the opposite of what it says over here. Because like this, I think this, wait, it's not on screen. This is what MILF Lover wants, but then this is what's on the magazine. So we get a little bit of both sides. You know, I respect MILF Lover for this. MILF Lover represents both sides of the debate, and I respect that. Thank you for the submission, MILF Lover. That one's baller. That one's baller. It's a good goat too. All right. Next up here, we have a drawing by Pinky. Wait, this one is a goat. Okay. Farmers Weekly. Lemmy gives insight on his goat whispering tips. I don't think I'd whisper at a goat because I don't think they're going to respect you if you whisper at them. I think with goats, you need a firm hand, you know, because they're kind of rowdy animals. So I think I would probably only yell at goats, but that's fine. I'm sure Lemmy has some good tips, and I don't want to hate. We got the farmer's tan as well on an actual farmer. You know, funnily enough, I don't know how many farmers have a farmer's tan because a lot of farmers wear long sleeve shirts because they're out in the sun so much. So, but I don't know. I'm sure plenty. I would call it like a roofer's tan. I feel like guys who you see doing roofing, they wear shirts that would give you that kind of tan. So we need to set the record straight on this. Why are your chickens? Oh, I thought it said flying. That would be hilarious. Why are your chickens flying? Chickens aren't supposed to fly, but dying. I don't know. I'm eating them. Psst, goat. What's up? Psst, goat, what's going on? How's your day been? Just kidding. I would yell in the mic, but I don't have any compressor or anything on, so that would just clip the audio horribly. I won't do it. All right, next up here, that was a great entry, Pinky. We have an entry by Star. Oh, okay. Star's always goated. Star's always submitting some goated entries. Is this all on here? I think it's all on here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I really like Star's style. Here we have partners in crime. Let's go. We got this angel person, and then we got this chap in the back with a gun. Bam. This is a nice composition. I like to see a little bit of teamwork because that's what we could use. Look, if I'm going to do my little social commentary for the day personally, you know, MILF lovers talking about MILFs, I'm going to talk about something slightly more important than MILFs, which is we got to work as a team, as a society. So I like this image. I think that's good. Star cooking it up. Nice little magazine cover here. This is like a 2-page spread. This is good. Big fan of hand-drawn text. I agree. I like it. I mean, because it's a magazine, it's totally fair to use typed text as well. That's what they do in magazines, but it's good to get a little hand-drawn text in there as well. So that's what's up. I don't know who everyone is in this chat. Yeah, everybody, every once in a while, I'm just going to have you repeat who you are. Like, who do we know you as from Discord? You too, Grace. Who are you? Wait. I might know who you are. Anyway, everybody's got to say who they are. No one knows who is who. Some of us do. Like navigational. Well, because this is the first message I saw. This is the first time you've spoken up. Grace. Bro. Yes, I know who you are. I know. I put it together. It took me a moment. I put it together. All right, you're blue now. You're blue. Actually, I would have thought maybe you would have already been blue. Because I know, you know, actually probably, what did she go by? Akemi. Akemi probably is still blue. I know there were some mods who were blue, but you've been here, I think, as long as Akemi, so I'm kind of surprised you're not blue. All right, next up here, we have a drawing by Grim. Whoa, this one's baller. Rockstar's debut. Well, that's kind of a funky way to introduce somebody. A peek into the life of Cashleen Jean. I like this. I like this kind of fisheye perspective here. We got the crazy neon colors. It's furry too, so some people are going to be into that. Some people like the furry stuff. Kvetch is Kvetch, obviously. That's the one name I wouldn't have suspected, is the one that's exactly the same. Potato Fan, you're right. Your name's the same. Misfortune, yep, you're also the same. Okay, everybody who's declaring themselves, you already have obvious usernames, okay? Joined like 5 hours ago? Okay, well, I guess we're not going to know you anyway then, right? Welcome. I wish YouTube would tell me that you were first-time chatters like Twitch does so I could see. But yeah, you just got to tell me it's your first time. So yeah, awesome drawing there, Grim. Good stuff. Let me put the whole thing on screen at once. I got to remember to put the whole thing on. There we go. All right. Baller work. Name is so old you don't want to change it. Yeah, I got you. I feel that way about some of those. Sometimes they become sentimental after a while. Ultimate Tenor Exposed. Hope's Peak Insider. What does that mean? Hope's Peak Insider. It's in the hands. Lobo's true talent exposed. Iruma's latest frick up. Nagi's scandalous truth. Is this musical themed? And why are we circling this? Why we got the clickbait red circles on the magazine? They should start doing that on magazines, like in real life at the grocery store. Could you imagine you look over to the magazine rack and you see like giant red arrows and you see circles? You will not believe this guy's what's going. I mean, they basically do that anyway, I guess, but they just use slightly different visual language. Danganronpa. Oh, I see. Navigational, look, chill the hell out. I do things that are interesting. I keep busy. I have a life. Okay? You think I know what a Danganronpa is? I got no idea. No, I have heard of that series. I don't know what it's about though. They need the Mr. Beast thumbnail circle. Exactly. I would buy a magazine if the magazine was $1 versus $1 million, I don't know, bagel. Okay. Then I'm going to pick that up. So this was by Nastenka. I think I already said that. Excellent submission. Let's check out Star Laser. Bam. I like this one. I like this one. I think MILF Lover likes this one too. I think so. This one's good. This has a really nice background. That's what I like about this is Star Laser went into this and Star Laser was like, some people, they don't like to draw backgrounds. Star Laser was like, I'm going to put a vanishing point in this sucker. I'm going to draw all of the floor tiles. I'm going to draw all these buildings. I'm going to draw 4 chicks on the same magazine cover. Can you submit something for this at the end if I have time? Yeah, why not? Why not? Give me a tag. You'll just have to remind me. So this is good. Astral Plane Pride Guests. This is baller. I like this. Tons of detail went into this one. Lots of good posing as well. Like sometimes people, you know, they don't go all in on the posing, but Star Laser also went all in on the posing. So that's what's up. Chat seems like this one as well. I should set up one of those little, how do you get the OBS plugin where I can put chat on screen? I should do that. I should put chat on screen. So you guys, that way the actual like chat reactions on screen as well. Why didn't I do that? I set up several other things before the stream. I did not think to do that. I'll do that for the next stream. All right, excellent submission, Star Laser. Next we have an entry by Elf. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, pause. You can see a little bit of it up here. This is a physical notebook. We have actual physical art here. I always love actual physical art, and it's Miku, which I have a soft spot for Miku. Not that, like, I'm not like a Miku, like, I'm not really into Vocaloid stuff, but just because Miku is kind of the classic, and, you know, the design is so kind of comfortable and iconic, I do like, a lot of times when I am, like, playing around with markers and things, I'll just draw Miku. So... is Twitch dead or no? No. We're just going to move to YouTube. We're just going to, you know, I think it'll be easier to organize, keep things in one place. Plus, if you think about it, it's going to keep the VODs for longer and things like that. Plus, it'll up my watch time. That's important too. I got to get those watch time numbers up. Okay. YouTube's tough with that. Okay. They hold you to account. All right. So this drawing, like I said, is by Elf. I don't know if I said that. Includes exclusive interview inside. Let's go. Sega. Is Miku a Sega thing? I don't think Miku's a Sega thing. But I somehow I do. I could see that. Like, you could put Sega there. You could put Sony there. It'd feel appropriate. Yeah, that's what's up. All right. Excellent drawing there, Elf. I love that it's on paper as well. I got some marker stuff going on. Miku is Sega? Really? I thought it was just like some random guy or something. All right. Next we have a drawing. Oh, this one's kind of small. We're going to zoom in. I don't know why this one's so small. I can't read all the text. This one is by Freekaru, and it says, Blue, do you have the to be... I wish I could read this. I can't read it for some reason. And then we have this little other bumblebee. I'm really sorry I can't see this. Apparently it's Bachi from Blue Lock. Sick. I really like the composition on this one. I like the text. I like this like nice dynamic pose here, clear silhouette. And the blue yellow, I think that really works as a color scheme. Do I have the ego to be the top striker? Okay. Okay. Chat coming in clutch on this one. You really want a salad from Trader Joe's right now? Bougie ass. Bougie. No, I gotta keep the language clean. Bougie person. I don't know. Look, I don't have a Trader Joe's. I don't have anything but just basic grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of miss that because I used to live in Austin and they had all kinds of stuff there. But now I just got to go to the grocery store. And honestly, most of what they have is not even that fresh. So it'd be kind of baller to have some actually decent grocery stores. Then again, I slept in today instead of going to the farmer's market. So I caused this problem for myself to some extent. All right, next up here, we have a drawing by Vampire Shells. Here we got a fashion themed one. Lux, February, UK. 8 ways to impress your man on Valentine's. New bombshell on the runway. Who is she? Read more to find out. Meet the world's youngest model. She cannot be the world's youngest model. This chick? She's like 27. We got baby models out here. Like, let's be real about that. Okay. Cause they, we got to sell diapers. Okay. Diaper companies got to sell diapers. They got younger models. Chillax. This is clickbait. This is clickbait. Okay. We should do I have a better idea for them. They should title this 1-year-old versus 100-year-old model. Okay. All right. Excellent work here. Vampire Chels. Very nice. Next up here, we got the epic tier. We got a ton of drawings in this tier. So let's just get right into this. First of all, we have a drawing here by Ace. Ace has drawn Ezra's best designs plus latest designs. I love this comp. I love this composition. Okay, this is really nice. I love the green colors. I love the intensity. I love the fire in their eyes. Okay, they're laser beaming us through the screen from another dimension. Sorry, I had to track back chat there to see what was crazy. Maybe it was an illegal Popeyes. That is kind of crazy. I've never even had Popeyes. Should I get it? I don't even know if I have one where I live either. I don't got anything. We only have one Chick-fil-A, and it's hard to access. I won't go into details though. Okay, next up here, excellent job here, Ace. We have a drawing by Diego. This one is kind of trippy. I like this. It's got a lot of interesting textures. Project Hail Mary. Oh, that's that new movie, right? That's the new Blade Runner movie, right? So I'll have to check that one out. Popeyes made you sick one time. You were running back and forth from the toilet to sink, throwing up. I'm really sorry to hear that. That is kind of messed up. All right, maybe I shouldn't be so. Maybe I shouldn't feel so bad. I don't have Popeyes. It's okay. It is what it is. I don't know if I can even eat Popeyes anyway, really, because look, I've done this thing. Okay, back in the day, I used to lift a lot. Okay, and so I was eating a ton of food. Then I got kind of cheeked up. You know what I'm saying? And then recently, I've been like, all right, let me trim down a little bit. I'm gonna trim down a little bit. So I've been watching what I eat, and that basically means I can't eat chicken sandwiches. I can't do it because if I eat a chicken sandwich, it's just too much bread. I can't do it. So it's bad news, but someday I'll be back to eating chicken sandwiches. Then maybe I'll try a Popeyes. What do I mean Blade Runner? If you'd watched Blade Runner, you'd know what I mean Blade Runner. If you'd watched Blade Runner and you'd watch this movie, you'd know what I mean. Popeyes is so peak. Based on these stories, don't eat it from the US. Come to Canada. Bro, I live a long ways from Canada. Plus, I don't even have a passport, but I should get one so I can go to Canada. Not the chicken sandwich? What else would I buy? Is the correlation just Ryan Gosling? Yeah. Yep. Chicken cutlet better than chicken sandwich? Really? I thought you were supposed to get the chicken sandwich. All right. How do I not have a passport? What do you mean? I don't travel internationally. Why do I need a passport? Okay. As soon as I travel internationally, I'll get a passport. Okay. Nini, you got to understand. The state that I live in is probably bigger than your country. Okay. I've lived in states that are probably bigger than the two countries that you travel between combined. Okay. So look, as an American, if I want to travel internationally, I just go to California, or then I say, nah, maybe I'll go to Florida, you know, and then it's like I've gone to two different countries without ever having to buy a passport. Yes, that's what you mean. Fair enough. Fair enough. The someone laugh at your joke. I'm sorry, Kay, I missed it. Where's your joke? I don't know. Tim Burton's is kind of mid. I don't get that. Except you go between states and it's all the same. That's actually not true. That's actually not true. Actually not true. I'm sorry. I'm spending. I keep saying there are a ton of entries. I got to get through these, and then I keep getting distracted by chat. But that's a very foolish thing to say because first of all, the geography is a lot different state to state. Second of all, the general vibe will be a lot different. Okay, like this is some sort of crazy, like I don't know, is this what non-Americans think of America? Because if you're an American, so I live right in the middle of the, like literally like right in the geographical middle of the United States. Okay, I've been to the Great Lakes. I've been to the East Coast, Florida. I lived in Texas. I've been up to Montana and the Pacific Northwest, and I've been to California, and they're all quite different, actually. They're all definitely not the same. Texas v. Cali, Florida v. New York. I mean, yeah, like those places are going to have different vibes, you know? No one likes California. That's kind of true. So California, the thing about California is it's got some of the best geography and weather and natural beauty of any state ever. And there are probably some cool things to do there that are man-made as well. But it's also, it's kind of, it's a little bit decrepit also. Like if you just don't enter the city, then you're probably fine. I just wouldn't want to look. I lived in Austin, which is a much smaller city. It's a much smaller city, and I don't go to downtown Austin. I don't go within Austin because like who wants to be in Austin? Who wants to be in the city? I don't. It's a miserable place. Lock in, yeah. Actually, I do want to come to Ireland. Swiss rolls. Can I get the Ireland tour if I come to Ireland? I do want to. It's genuinely, it's on my travel list. I kind of want to go to Ireland more than I want to go to like Italy or the kind of famous places. I like the vibe. Plus, ancestrally, I have a lot of Irish. You know, I feel it beckoning to me. Okay, there are entire. Well, this is kind of famously known, right? There are way more Irish people outside of Ireland than in Ireland. Okay? America is like practically half just a bunch of mostly Irish people who decided to leave Ireland and move to the desert for some reason. Okay? But Ireland looks pretty cool. Grew up mid-city LA. It was an experience. See, I'm not vibing with that, but I'm sure it can be fun. LA's disgusting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never been there. I've seen pictures, though. I've been to Seattle. I didn't like Seattle. Bro, I didn't want to be in Bro, the entire time I was in Seattle, I was just uneasy. And it's not even that big of a city, really. Like, it doesn't actually feel big city the same way that some other cities feel big city. Like, Austin actually, to me, felt more big city than Seattle did. I don't know what the population comparison is. I just felt uneasy the entire time I was there. I didn't like it for a moment. There was a bit of a famine. That's true. That's the thing about the old world, you know, is it's got some crazy history. This drawing here is by Glow. I really like this one. I haven't been saying anything about it, but it's just because I got distracted. I really like this one. This magazine is called Bold. Will takes us forward, and Ryujin Kang, work hard, make it happen. That's what I'm saying. That's my life. The future belongs to those who seize it with their bare hands. Okay, that goes hard. I like this. We're getting motivated. Are you guys getting motivated? I hope you're all getting motivated. This is a baller image. I love the colors on this one. The purple, almost monochrome composition. It rocks. This is a cool piece. Awesome entry here. Glow. Next, we have an entry by Lane, who has drawn New Hanover Times. So we're going back to the 1800s with this one. Maybe even this is it's like 1800s. Dutch van der Linde, The Man with a Plan. Is this a historical reference? This must be historical. Outlaws, Volume 1 by Lane Killifish. I like this one. Lane has given us a very old-timey, serene, mysterious vibe. We have a lot of atmosphere in this piece. He's smoking a cigar, which is pretty cool. And he's got a mustache while he's doing it. I like this. Awesome entry here, Lane. Can't remember if Islanders Scotland give me my free castles. I wouldn't want to live in a castle, though. They're cool, you know, but they're not very homey, are they? They'd be very expensive to maintain, I think, also. This drawing, I like this one. This one's by Luna. Zombie Stage Live. This must be a Vocaloid. Can somebody confirm? Is Mizi with Sua, are those Vocaloids? Daily actions. Buy parts of the zombies. This is an interesting zombie. We got a heart zombie. I want to live in a castle in Scotland if I'm like a lord and I have a massive inheritance. And I'd modernize it. Here's the thing. You should preserve the history, but modernize your damn castle. There's no reason not to modernize. Like, come on. You could modernize. You're going to modernize the castle. You're not going to be hurting anybody's feelings. It's from Alien Stage, Zombie Stage, but it's the characters from Alien Stage. Oh, okay. We're doing a little bit of a franchise mashup is what it seems. Okay. Baller piece. Love the composition. Great colors. Awesome stuff, Luna. Next, we have Ryland Grace, who has drawn Shapeshifter. Sorry, the Shapeshifter. Let me get it right. I love, again, this color composition here. I'm seeing a lot of kind of blue-yellow, which is not something I use very often, but that's a really nice... No, it's blue-orange. That was tricky. I got tricked. I got fooled. All right, I'm embarrassed. I'm going to move on kind of quickly here. But yeah, we have this blue-orange composition, complementary colors. This is a little bit of like a violet, though, so, you know, it is kind of a yellowy sort of orange, and then that mixes well with the violet, so that's cool. I really like this piece. Excellent composition. Yeah, awesome stuff. Very soft feel. It is. It is. All right, next entry here is by Serendipity. That's a lot of what's the word for that? Like the sound that you make in a word? The only things that are jumping into my mind are vowels and consonants, but that's not it. It's the other one. What's it called? Syllables. Yes, that's a lot of syllables. All right. A madwoman makeup. A crazy woman blackmails us into letting her model and giving her free makeup. We agree. Well, you have to. It's blackmail. You can't just not agree to blackmail. That's the point of blackmail. She's very pretty, so we let her get away with it. Oh, that explains it. This is probably a bad idea. Okay, so she's kind of crazy, but she's good looking, and she's going to get away with a little bit of blackmail. Man says, I actually think she blackmailed my dad because she cheated on my mom. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. We tell him we don't care. All right, cool. I like this one. This is a very humorous piece. So Serendipity, your name might have a lot of syllables, but yeah, I vibe with this one. This one's epic. This is like top 3 for sure. This is top 3. All right. Next up here, we have an entry by Creator 1.0. Junon, Who's That Boy? New Star, End of the Life of Kyo. I can't read any of this because I don't speak Chinese. But that's okay. And then we can't forget to appreciate the color work here. This kind of pink, and yeah, it does have a slice of life feel. I think Valence put it exactly right. It does have a very slice of life feel. I would read this one. Creator, you should create a slice of life, and you should make 1 chapter per month, and we'll read it on stream. Every single time. Every single stream. I'm putting you on a once a month schedule. Actually, why haven't I done that yet? Why aren't you guys making monthly comics and we can read your comics every month? That would be like, even if it was a page, that would be sick. Does anybody want to make a once a month comic for streams so we can have some good entertainment? I think Tuna should do that. Tuna should do that for sure. Or maybe once Olivia starts on her comic, we can check Olivia's comic every month. Yeah, I like that you guys are all on board with this. Making one, uploading on Insta? Really? Creator? Wait, you are actually? Not once a month though. Okay. But hey, you gotta update us on that. You gotta ping me somewhere when you share it. I don't care where you share it. Just ping me on Discord whenever you post it to the server. And then if there's a stream, when there's a stream that month, I'll look at it. All right, next up here, we have a drawing by Diego 2, Scaly Holidays, just for you. This is a postcard. I dig that. This is more of a, this is a postcard, right? Not so much a magazine cover. That's okay, though. This one's baller. We got some jacked dragons. Wait, what is that? Oh, I think it's a brand. Oh, I see. I was getting a couple things confused. All right. Yeah, awesome piece. Nice colors. Everything here feels very coherent. You guys are reading too much into it. They're clearly roommates. Targeted to book talk women in a nice way. It's interesting how there are certain niches out there. Okay. I think if I was retired and I had just all the time in the world, I would dedicate that time to figuring out what's going on with book talk. I would dissect it. I'd figure it out. But I haven't the time. Excellent piece here, Diego. Next piece here is by Mr. Potato. He's got a spider inside of him, which that's kind of not good. I would not recommend that. This one's called Omniscient. When mankind holds the power to do anything, anything is what they do. Okay, sure. I get you. Was that what he was thinking when he did this highlighting? No, it's good. Like, I can't hate though because he's kind of jacked. Look, I told you I was trying to slim down. Like, he's got my goal physique, so I can't really hate on him. All right. Baller work here. Mr. Potato, excellent submission. Got a little bit of kind of a red-green color scheme on this one. You guys know your complementary colors. You guys know what's up. Guys, should I do this with my hair? Kay, shut up. Kay, preemptively, shut your mouth. But should I do this with my hair? Maybe I should do this. All right, next up here, we have a drawing by Sad Frog King. Another traditional piece. Life magazine. Water is not a human right and should be treated as a commodity, bought and sold for profit. Can't afford groceries? Just eat cereal for dinner. We can't do that. Look, this is social commentary I can get behind. You can't afford a steak, there's a problem. Millennials can't afford to buy a house because they don't work. That's why they live in their parents' basements. I thought millennials did buy houses. I think millennials, they were the last house buying generation, right? To save money, maybe you should skip breakfast. I don't recommend that. You can eat a pretty cheap breakfast. Gen Z needs to stop buying avocado toast and coffee. Then they can afford a house. Actually, but the thing is, okay. I get the idea here. The thing is, when you get a little bit nerdy about like eating stuff, okay, what you realize is avocado toast is super cheap. It's super cheap. I don't know, maybe not super cheap, but it's pretty cheap. Okay, like you can probably afford avocado toast and coffee. Coffee is also cheap. Just don't buy it out. Like, that's fair. Okay, I don't know who Tim Garner is. But if he's criticizing going to Starbucks, I'm with you. Don't go to Starbucks, guys. First of all, you can make a healthier coffee at home. Second of all, you can make it better. It'll taste better. Second of all, it won't cost you $7.50. Okay, yeah, I guess I don't know where you guys live. Sad Frog might be in the UK, and maybe avocados are expensive in the UK. We live next to Mexico, so it's not bad. Avocado toast, it's like okay, but you should just eat an egg on toast. It's just better. It's just more nutritious. There's literally no reason to eat avocado instead of just an egg. Norway is so expensive. Oh, you're from the USA? George, you're a Sad Frog? Yeah, in the USA, I feel like avocados they're not bad. Yeah, egg on toast actually probably is cheaper than avocado on toast too. I mean, avocado is not that amazing of a food though, is it? Like, it doesn't taste that good. It's not that nutritious. It's not like there's actually nothing amazing about it, except if you make a good guacamole, I respect that. You gotta doctor it up though. It can't just be plain avocado. You gotta put lots of salsa in it, but then it will be good. Bro, avocado just objectively is not that nutritious. No, you know why it's called a superfood? It's called a superfood by, okay, I don't want to get, look, vegans, basically. Basically, people who don't want you to eat eggs are going to tell you avocado is a superfood. But as soon as you eat eggs, you realize avocado is not really that's not really, come on, lock in. Yeah, see, George, you get it. You gotta put, like, it's gotta be like half salsa, okay? And I'm talking pico salsa specifically. It's gotta be half tomato and onion. Love the texture and taste, staple on almost all your meal plates. Avocado is a good accompaniment to food. It is. I love it on, it does make a really good side. Okay, but you could eat eggs and you could get healthy fats and more vitamins. And I don't even think avocado has that much fiber. You just eat some fruit. I'd rather eat fruit for fiber. Come on. Doesn't have a lot of sugar and is low carbs, plus the fiber. And again, I don't know what you guys mean good fats. Just eat eggs. Eggs have good fats. All right, next up here, we have a drawing by Sad Frog King again. The world news. We all now wear a burqa, but I'm not a nutritionalist, so don't take my advice on anything. We all now wear a burqa. You don't know who is who. If you want to meet your sister, it could be your uncle too. Wait, it could be your ankle too or your uncle too. Uncle would be funny. That would be funny. Quote by Anonymous. I like the angle that Sad Frog took with this one, taking a more serious tone with the magazine covers. Because that's what we need. You know, we need less. I'm not that interested in most magazines, but if I was to read a magazine, it'd be like National Geographic, or it'd be, you know, maybe something like Life, personally. Uncle is not spelled with a K. Yeah, but what does it mean if it means ankle? I like to imagine, here's what I think. I think it was a non-erasable pen, and Frog just a little slip of the hand, and whoops, it's a K. That's what I think. Uncle, yeah, there we go. It's okay, I get it. I do it too. Teen Titans helps you to know how to spell uncle. Oh my goodness, there are so many submissions. Okay, for real, we gotta move. Next submission here is by Axolotl. Axolotl is always one of my top 3 submitters. I love Axolotl's style and I love their characters. So I love to see this, and they did not disappoint. This is crazy. We got the Birthday Cafe event reboot, December 1994 special. We got all their characters on here. Like I say, I really just love these designs. So whenever Axolotl submits, it's pretty much in my top 3 favorites. Yeah, and this one is really awesome. Has a really nice composition, visual hierarchy. Love the color scheme. I literally have nothing bad to say about this one and everything good. Okay. I want to stay on this one. The thing is, it's Uncle. It's a quote from a band of getting women speaking out against the oppressive system. Gotcha. This is not one I want to move on from quickly. We do need to start getting through these, but yeah, I would just basically stay here. All right. Awesome drawing, Axolotl. That's what's up. All right. Next up here, we have a drawing by Diego. This is number 3. Why do some dogs act like wolves? This one feels like an album cover, I think. This one feels like an album cover. That would be a sick album. Why did some dogs act like wolves? This would go super hard. So excellent drawing here, Diego. Cooking it up again as always. Next up here, we have an entry by Kay. Kay is a pretty good painter, of course. We got this. This is a nice perspective on the face, by the way. I want you guys need to take notes on this because a lot of people who, are drawing 3/4 faces and submitting drawings and things, like this is what you want for your eyes. The way that the angle of these eyes, they mirror and they're in harmony with one another, that's exactly what you want to see. Okay, so this is super baller. We got Singularity with Callista Elenese. Card Tricks Inside, manufactured by Kay and Low. This is the July issue. All right, I really like this. Nice color scheme, good painting. I got to find something to roast because it's Kay, though. Probably the hand, probably the palm of the hand, God, it ruins the drawing. Honestly, it was almost a good drawing. Ruins the drawing. But real talk, good drawing, good stuff. It's just because it's Kay. I just got to say, say it's bad or something. Okay. But no, you know what? I have no enemies. It's a banger piece. All right. Next up here, we have a drawing by Maddie. This is the one that I think I used this one for the thumbnail, right, of the stream. Am I Pretty? Kuchisaki Ona. Exposed for mouth slicing beauty hacks. That's not a good beauty hack. That's not good at all. Oh, Lolo is your dog. I was wondering. There are like 3 things to roast. Okay. The hand. I feel like, I don't really mind the shirt. I feel like maybe you'd say the shirt, or maybe you'd say, I don't know. But yeah, this entry is by Maddie. This is actually Maddie's second entry. We'll get to the first one here in a second. So excellent piece. And then this one here. Ooh, I like this one. Hungry Eats Magazine. When your hunger takes a mind of its own. Oh, and we got the mouth here. I was going to say, there's nothing like food themed here. What's going on? Then I noticed the mouth in the back of her head. Ignoring the clothing and the lipped product she's holding doesn't actually fit in between her fingers. Okay, fact check. True. I didn't notice that because, this finger kind of makes you think maybe it works. That's a good point, though. All right. Excellent submissions there, Maddie. Next up here, we're drawing by Meowsers. This one is Sizzle It Up with Taco. I want this ham. I'm actually kind of hungry right now. I want this ham. Somebody bring me this ham. Dude. Oh, sorry. That, my dudes, is true haughty cuisine. Buy his book. I think I will buy his book. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the full picture here. I forgot I was a little bit zoomed in. Drawing in the car is not easy, is it? It's always trying to jostle you around. What's even harder is drawing while you drive. But I don't do that. I'm joking. I should clarify. I don't do that. I should clarify. It's the sort of thing that sounds funny to say, but I should be responsible. All right. Excellent drawing there, Meowsers. This one bangs. Love the colors, too. Next up here, we have a drawing by Ryland Grace. Number 2. This one is called We Need Artists. You don't need artists. Use ChatGPT. Come on. Protection Protocol. We got all these little guys. I think they're painting little figurines. That's baller. Love the colors here again. And I like all the little details in the background on this one. Food theme was based on how that yokai develops her second mouth by her husband's greed of not feeding her. The mouth forces her to eat twice as much. Ooh. Okay, right on. All right. Next drawing here, excellent piece there, Grace, is by, drumroll, this is important. Everybody stop what they're doing. Whoever was cleaning their stove, stop cleaning their stove and focus. This one's by Zamora. Let's check it out. Okay, Zamora piece review. So let's check out the title, Hunter Chronicles. That seems about right. Okay. Because, you know, Zamora is always drawing those kind of bad boy types, right? So Hunter, like that's kind of like a, you know, little fierce, little fearsome. Okay. Chronicles. Let's check down here. Atreus and Zamora. So it's a bit of a self ship. No, wait, that's not right, because Zamora is one of Zamora's OCs that she's named herself after on Discord. So it's not exactly a self ship. Okay. A love that transcended the galaxies. Now I'm thinking it's a self ship again, but I'm just saying that to be funny. I think I remember the lore on this one. And this is volume 15. So I just want to let you guys know we got 15 volumes of Atreus and Zamora. And that's fine though. That's good. So here's Zamora, the OC. And you can tell like this sort of hand, this sort of body language, the fingers spread out. Okay, she's trying to feel as much of his abdomen as possible. She's into this guy. We got the hand on the shoulder. This guy, though, he's trying to play it cool, but look at the blush. Okay, he's definitely stricken. Okay, by this chick up here. So that's what's up. Got a good like hand placement back here. This is solid. This is one of the more like clean, refined anatomical pieces that I've seen Zamora draw. So that's super baller. Got all the rendering on the clothes. All of the hands have been drawn. No corners cut. Fix the perspective on this chin. I remember that from the B Critique channel. Was it D who responded to that one? Yeah, that's baller. All right, awesome piece. 10 out of 10. All right, y'all can go back to cleaning your stoves. Going back to cleaning your stoves. Awesome entry there, Zamora. Next one is for Barry. Is from Barry. Oh, I like this. It's got kind of a retro look. Not retro. What would you call this? Like it's retro, but it's not retro. This is some furry stuff. That's cool. I accept it in this case. It's very nice. It's got a lot of very nice colors. I like the line art. I like these character designs and the little like pixel art things. What's the text? Olvi something at Barry Matones. Barry Matones. I like this one a lot. Got a lot going on. Good composition, good colors. This one definitely balls. And I really like the composition here with the hair. This feels like a white colored furry Miku. That's how I would characterize this person. Am I right on with that one, Barry? You'll have to let me know. Next one is Eyesore. By Eyesore. Vogue, made by Eyesore. Men's fashion. This guy's chilling out, doing a little bit of, is that, no, wait, it's this way. Do a little bit of this. Okay. And we don't know what he's wearing. So it's a fashion magazine, but we're not really seeing any clothes. That's okay though, because the composition, sometimes you come up with a cool composition and you're just like, yeah, there aren't really any clothes, but this one bangs, so I got to use it. I respect that. That's fine. That's fine. So excellent piece there, Eyesore. I like the colors, I like this kind of text in the background. I haven't really seen too much of that, so that's good. Next up, we have a piece by Honk Muffin, who has drawn the Steambird Wanderer, the Forgotten Puppet. Where did he come from? Relationship with the is this Genshin? This has got to be Genshin. Multiple aliases. Connection with Lesser Lord Kusionali. Genshin Impact. I knew it. Bam. I know things. I'm in touch with, I don't know what people are doing these days. I want a chicken sandwich. Should I see if my butler would get me a chicken sandwich? No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Let me check. Wait, let me check something. Let me check something. I want a chicken sandwich so bad, actually. I want a chicken sandwich. Bro, come on. Come on. Don't tell me to lock in. Look, I have been locked in. I have been locked in. I'm hungry and I have no groceries. I haven't gone to the grocery store. What am I going to eat? Okay, next one here is by Low Low. Oh yeah, I saw this one earlier. I really dig this one. I really like this pixel art style. I love the colors, the kind of blue red. That looks very nice. And there's not a lot for me to like say about it. You know, it's just a really nice design. You know, there's not a lot of texture. It's just a pretty drawing. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, I like the panels within the panel. I love the way the text was designed. This one just goes hard. I want to see more of this. Lolo, I want you to make more drawings like this. This one was actually submitted by Kay's dog. I don't know if you know who Lolo is. That's actually Kay's dog. So, yeah, this one balls. It gives indie video game. It does, doesn't it? It does. You added a QR code to mine that actually works? Okay, I really want to use it, but I don't want to be trolled or doxxed. Or it's probably... it's not a Rickroll, is it? You would have Rickrolled. I bet you Rickrolled. Yeah, this one's really good. I don't have much to say. I want to see more entries like this. All right, MILF Lover 2. This one is really small for some reason. Why is this one so small? What's going on? Hold on. Can I find in challenge submission? No! Challenge submission from MILF. Bro, Discord's interface. Actually, I'm going to just fucking kill it. Did I just swear? Anyway. Why doesn't from work? From. Okay. From. Why can't I search from? From. Are you serious? Discord. Oh, I have to disable streamer mode. Okay, from MILF Lover in... Oh, here it is. Bro, I was going to lose my cool. Okay, here we are. This one's really good. I feel like MILF Lover's been leveling up recently. Okay, I like the blue-pink color scheme here. All these little trinkets in the hair. That kind of goes hard. We got this little, like, sort of blanket thing. Yeah, this one's good. This one has a lot of accessorizing, which I feel like we actually surprisingly haven't seen a ton of so far. So that's what's up. All right. Excellent work here, MILF Lover. I don't know if MILF Lover's in chat today, but excellent work. Excellent work. All right. Next up, we have a drawing by Montana. This one's also small. I don't think that's LSG's fault. I think it must have been my fault that some of these got made kind of small. Can I find this one? From Montana. I don't know how to find it. I'm sorry, Montana. It's going to be low resolution. It looks good, though. I can see what's going on pretty well. Hold on. Where's my stream? There we go. We got this person here in the robe. We got these cool outfits. I really like the poses on this one. I can tell that Montana here put a lot of effort into the poses, making sure they read well. They're dynamic. I also really like the hairstyles on these. I'm probably going to copy some of these. So... that's good. How many submissions? We're over halfway through now. But I will say it's taken a decent amount of work to get here, hasn't it? I want a chicken sandwich. This is really bothering me. All right, next up here we have an entry by Sierra. Oh, this was the one that I was a little bit... Okay, I'm going to do this because this one's a bit of a jump scare. And... I'm just gonna read it out, and because I don't know how much I want to show this one on stream. But anyway, Booksmart, Doja fashion gets lit. So I guess it's Doja Cat inspired. Learn about Doja Cat in fashion confidence, and then I'll show you the top of it. Whew. Time Warp, Broadway Amsterdam tour, high concerts. And this is a Vogue. I like the colors on this one. This one's another one that has good accessorization and things. It's a little bit, you got to work. All right. Peace out, creator. It's just one of those, I can't show it on stream too much because it's a little bit kind of booby, but it is what it is. Just get the chain color. I don't even know. Let me check if I even have a Popeyes where I live. I don't even think I have a Popeyes, bro. Is somebody going to dox me based on the fact that I don't have a Popeyes? Popeyes. I'd have to drive 41 miles to find a Popeyes, dog. I don't have an Olive Garden either. I just want to say. We have Raising Cane's. Is that good? I don't know. I don't know. I want something to eat, though. Okay. Next up here, we have a drawing by Luke's, who says 7 ways to look chic on a budget. Q&A with the world's youngest model. What's up with this world's youngest model? I just don't buy it. There are definitely younger models. We got babies out here modeling. This is not the world's youngest model. Come on, come on. Let's get out of here. But nice composition, good color scheme. I like a lot of these kind of green reds you guys are doing. It's good. Is Olive Garden an American thing? It might be, yeah. It's not, like, Olive Garden is not great. It's, okay, like, imagine you go to a nice place to eat nice food. It's in between that and fast food. Like, it's not exactly fast food, but it's not exactly a nice restaurant. But they serve Italian, basically. So, you know, you get pasta. Yeah, and they give you breadsticks and salad. I've just had a really good idea. I will get all... okay, you know what? I'll elaborate on my idea later. Your hands smell like cat food. I'm sorry, Cam. You deserve it, but I'm sorry. All right. Excellent drawing, Vampire Shells. Next, we have a drawing by Navigational. Navigational's had to have been teased this whole time. Like, where's my drawing? Where's my drawing? Here it is. Here's Navigational's drawing. Everybody pause what they're up to. Let's check out Navigational's drawing. You rushed it. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. Busy month. Art fight month. Busy month. Fashion. Skin that glows. That's what I need. That's what I need. I can do that. Hold on. Let's do skin that glows just for this particular drawing. There we go. All right. I was actually in awe. Bystander speaks on his streamer, Kenton Scott. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't read that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Bro. Bro. First of all, I do not have skin that glows. Second of all, I don't need it. Okay? You understand? So, all right, you know what? I was into this skincare routine, whatever. I was on the same page, and then, whoops! I spilled something on this. Sorry. Okay, Pro Artist shares 10 ways to get over art block. That's me. That's what I would do. If you guys wanted to get over art block, just ask me. Spring Fever, gorgeous dresses, flirty tips, and sexy sunglasses. Okay, right on, right on. This is ridiculous. Did Kay tell you to add this? Kay told you to add this. Kay told you to add this. Okay, my skin's not glowing red. It's because I have a very warm light in my room. Okay, let's get out of here. Actually, maybe I'm out here. Okay, never mind. Subject Victor Ivanov. What's up? Okay. Okay. All of this talk of my shiny ass face and my butler comes to look. You guys are like summoning my butler to come check out my face. Did I get my chicken sandwich? I didn't. I'm gonna have to procure food later. Okay, now we have the tuna folder because tuna had a bunch of folders, and then we'll get to the legendary tier. Okay, let's go. Tuna. Piece 1 Basilia. I'm going to rate each of these on a scale of 1 to 10. Keep it simple because we got to get through like 5 of these. Excellent colors. Good subject. Chiseled jawline. This is good. This is good. Solid hair, almost as thick as mine. We're going to say 7 out of 10 on this one. Okay. Next one here. Ooh, I like the colors. I like the colors. Very loud colors. Original design. We're going 8 out of 10 on this one. 8 out of 10 on this one. Plus, that has a sick fish. Ew, this one's kind of freaky. This one's really good. I'm going to go like 4 out of 10 though. No, we're going to boost it to 4.5 because I like the originality of this guy like blending into the background. But it's super freaky though. And when I'm hungry right now, this is just ruining my appetite. So I'm sorry. Tuna, we're going 4.5 on this one. I'm sorry. Okay, next one here. Bro, this one's a little steamy, first of all. I don't even know if I can show this on stream. Okay. We're going to go really good anatomy on this one and nice composition. We're going to go 7 out of 10. And, ooh, 2-page spread. Lots of nice colors. We got this sort of complementary color scheme going almost on each side. We're going 9 out of 10 on this one. This one gets a 9 out of 10 on this one. Giving Evangelion a little bit. I would say that kind of suits, kind of fits with some of what Tuna does, doesn't it? Evangelion. All right. Next up here, we have, those were Tuna's drawings. I still kind of like this one the best, though. I'm going to be honest. I still kind of like this one the best. This one's really good. This one, maybe I'll use this one as like a, I don't know if you guys use this. Sometimes I use, like genuinely, I'm not even joking. Sometimes I use your guys' art as like phone wallpapers or like backgrounds. My desktop background was Navigational's Dinosaur Hatsune Miku for like 3 months. That was baller. All right, legendary tier. Whoops, they're all turned on for some reason. There we go. All right, first legendary entry is by Haru. Wait, did I organize these right? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. A Mexericos teen. I can't read any of this because I don't speak Spanish, but that's okay. The design is really excellent. We got cup noodles. I could eat cup noodles right now. That would be kind of good. I could eat that as well. I could eat either a chicken sandwich or cup noodles. And yeah, just overall really solid piece. Tons of detail. Got kind of a 2000s feel to it. I dig it. I dig it. Teen magazine. Okay. Right on. Next drawing by Ireland S. Big, juicy, leaky bazoingas. But bazoingas wasn't the word. Do I want to see this image? I'm looking at the layer title right now, and I'm like, look, LSG made this image title. Do I want to see this? I don't know what this is going to be. Oh. That's not that. Why is that what it's called? Why is that what it's called? LSG? LSG, can you elaborate? Okay. We got Pop Teen, Ada, whatever. Can't read this. More stuff. This is good though. Lots of good accessories, good detailing. I like the clothing. I like all the effects around this character. This is good. That's the username? Bro, do we allow this? I thought we had some rules around here. All right. Excellent piece. I'm just going to call you Ireland. If you don't mind, I'm just going to call you Ireland. I can't just go around calling you leaky bazoingas. Bro. All right. Can somebody ban Nini for like 3 minutes? Yeah, that's like a 3-minute ban. That's you, Swiss Rolls. What up? Like that's you in the image? Do you like bacon? Because then you put rolls in here. All right. Excellent piece. Next up here, entry by Gar. G-A-R. New model. 2001 Juno magazine. So we got like a 2000s piece, I guess. Is that Kirby? No, that's an axolotl. I know these things. The second cutest demon. See, that's what you say. You don't say the youngest model. You say the second blankest blank. Bam. Mods can't time out mods. Wait, what if I make you a mod manager? Does that give you special permissions? Then can you manage other mods? Oh, it doesn't. I don't see where to do that anyway. Okay, no problem. All right, excellent drawing here, Gar. Nice color scheme, kind of a nice, like almost monochromatic. Lots of good detail, good composition. Right on. Next, we have Hunter Forest. And I really like this anatomy. This is very well done. I like all the different curves and anatomical landmarks. We have Who's That Girl? Question mark. Well, it's her, obviously. I like the colors as well. This kind of purple and yellow going on. This is nice. Take the stream to Trader Joe's. Yes. Do that. Don't worry. We're on the last like 10 now. All right. So Hunter Force. And I like, again, all of the accessorizing, like the tattoo details. I like that. Is this the one with the working QR code? Can somebody tell me what this QR is? Wait, I guess I don't have to go to the QR. I can see what it links to. What does it link to? It links to YouTube. It's got to be Rickroll. It's definitely Rickroll. Can somebody confirm this is Rickroll? No, but if it is Rickroll, I'm going to turn the volume off because I don't want to, I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, for some reason it didn't let me open it, but somebody can scan it. What is it? No, the thing is, look, if it's a Rickroll, you're all going to bait me. You're all going to try and clickbait me into actually going to it. It's got to be. It's got to be. I'll check it later. Save this to my documents. All right. It's not. Yes, it is. Don't BS me. All right. Next up here, we have K number 2. K, you did 2 pieces? Damn. All right. The Illusionist. Magic Charm Onwards. This one, we got more of a full... These are some good hands. These are some good hands. I can't fault these hands at all. Both these hands, they're good. They're big hands, but they're good. They're good. And I don't mind that at all. That's fine. Nice skirt design, solid pose. I like this lighting effect that's going on, and we have this sort of like out of focus around the edges. This is cool. This is cool. All right, that's cool. Okay, is this your first time doing a 2 submission? No, maybe not. 30 cents in this economy is a good price for a magazine. Dude, that'd be a killer price. That'd be a killer price. All right. Next up here is an entry by Valerie. Oh, I liked this one. I was almost going to use this one for the thumbnail. I like this one. I didn't look through that many of them. I just kind of like scrolled through the channel super fast, and this was one of the ones that kind of jumped out. L. Dude, there's so much text on this one. I can't read all of it because some of it's literally too small. This one's very, like, I would say magazine maxed. Okay, we have an excellent drawing, nice pose, good composition, but then lots of like magazine text and things maxed out on that one. That's good. You love pretty ladies, can't argue with that. This is not a functional code at all because this one, look, this completely blocks the barcode. No problem though. All right, excellent drawing there, Valerie. Next we have Daoku. Oh yeah, I saw this one as well. This one's really nice. This one's very clean, good sense of depth. This is intense. It's a little scary though. This one's a little scary. Doku's kind of drawn Drawn a bit of a scary piece. This is Bleach. You know, I've never watched Bleach. I knew people who were into Bleach. I've never actually watched it though, or read it, but I've heard like basically it started out pretty good and then it kind of drug on for maybe a little too long. It's really nice hair rendering though. Like I think that's kind of the standout feature here, right? It's really nice. All right, right on, right on. All right, next up here we have a drawing by Etch. Ooh, bro. Bro, of course Etch just made it cinematic as hell. Dang. That's crazy. This is a very Etch thing to do. I'm hungry too. My stomach, literally aches. I'm probably hungrier than you, by the way. So lock in. Plus, you want to eat a salad. Who wants a salad? Get out of here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe like a salad with some chicken or something. Like a honey mustard dressing. Some cheese. Okay, fine. Fine. This is good. This is really good. I don't know what to say. It's just really good. I like the way that the characters are drawn. I like all the detailing. The mirror effect is super cool. Yeah, that's what's up. That's really good. No, Etch always cooks with these. Etch always cooks with these. All right. And I like the feel of depth here. Like that's the thing about this is this one feels like you're looking into a window. You hate honey mustard? Are you sure? Are you sure you hate honey mustard? All right, next one is by LSG's Nonchalant Rice Farmer. Wait, did LSG even submit one? I don't think LSG even submitted one. I think only LSG's Rice Farmer submitted one. Okay, what does the Rice Farmer have going on here? Yoruhana, Infamous Vigilante, Bloodweaver. Okay, so we have, this feels like it would be almost like Demon Slayer themed or something if we're going to compare it to an anime. Like the color scheme here, good anatomy here. These legs, what are these legs called? Are these like those like digi-legs? Is that what they're called? It has rice noodles and gochujang sauce. Okay, that actually sounds pretty good. I'd probably eat that. Can you give me some? LSG hasn't submitted in a hot minute. I know, what's up with that? I don't think LSG is even here in the stream anymore. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? All right, Rice Farmer. Oh, I like this. Okay, immediately I'm a fan. I like the crazy detailed hair and everything. Wait a minute. I think I'm seeing something, but I like this really nice piece. I like this sort of hairstyle, like the long braids on character designs. I like that. It's just a nightmare to draw if you ever have to do it multiple times. All right, think on that one more time. Okay, and then get back to me with another answer. Think about that again. All right, next up here, we have a drawing by Maxi Pad. Oh yeah, this one's baller. This was also almost a thumbnail. Actually, I did make a thumbnail. I just didn't like it. I can show you. I just didn't think it turned out very good. The first thumbnail I made was, where is it? I gotta find my folder. It's kind of buried. This was the first thumbnail I made, actually. So it used this one. I just didn't, I don't know. I don't know. I thought the second one was better. That's all. You know, second one was a little better. Okay. This one has a little bit more clickbait potential to it. Okay. Although I gotta say, this art here that MaxiPad did, this is crazy. This is some really good rendering, very stylish. I like the eyeballs in the corner. That's definitely super baller. Oh, this is Zombie Stage. This is that same franchise as before, right? Kay says no again. So Kay, what I want you to do is I want you to think about it again and then get back to me again on that one. All right. Excellent drawing here, MaxiPad. This one's top 3. Come on, come on. This one's top 3. Come on. Next up here, we've eventually by Platypus. This is really nice colors. Platypus, I think, said that he was very busy because he was at like military school or something, which I thought that guy was like 14. Come on. Must be, oh, but also, like, who knows what they get up to in the Philippines? You know what I'm saying? Wait, is he from the Philippines? Or that other country? I think he's from the Philippines. All right, Kay says no. So, Kay, what I want you to do is think about it one more time and then get back to me. Okay? All right, so this one, let me zoom out so you can see the full thing. Bear Brawler defeated 3 bears all at once with no weapons. That's literally me. That's literally me. Retired Major, very significant person. That's also me. In the military, not me. Not me. But cool piece, excellent colors. Glad that you had the chance to submit Platypus. Excellent work. All right, next up here, we're going to show you Poof. So, Kay, what I want you to do is I want you to think about it one more time, and then I want you to get back to me again. Okay? All right, here we have large fries. Good morning, Mario. Is this, this looks like it would be JoJo's or something. Is this JoJo's? JoJo's, it is. Okay. Okay. No, Kay, we got only 2 more drawings to look at, and then you got to go get me a salad. So this is good. We can't go. Speaking of JoJo's, where's that one guy? Who was that one guy who always did the JoJo's inspired drawings? Where is he? What was his username again? I forgot his username. But I can picture his artwork. I think it was on the stream, actually, of the Wild West stream, like the last YouTube stream we did. He was baller. Yeah, but it could be our salads, plural. Yeah, this is baller. Ouchess, that's the one. Ouchess, yes. We need someone to carry on the JoJo's now that Ouchess is busy with life. All right, right on. Excellent drawing there, Poof. I like the colors here. Very nice. Next, we have a drawing by Miki. This is some very good detailing. I like this. I like all the accessorizing here. Good braid. Nice colors. This is, you know, what I would say about this piece is clean. This is a very clean design. Like, I could actually imagine this being a magazine cover, you know. I could be walking through a store. This could be a magazine cover. It's your OC C Yeon. Okay, right on. Right on. I don't have a Trader Joe's. I do not live in Iowa. What? Bro. Imagine living, I do not live in Iowa. I think Idaho's the potato place. What do they got in Iowa anyway? I can't think of a single thing significant about Iowa. Pen is still big blue from when I censored. It is, it is. All right, final drawing for today, guys. Oh, and then I'll pull up Nini's. We got this one here, A Nun's Dream. This one's really cool. I really like that whole like hand cutout to show the hand in front with the chain. This is a funny addition that it has this like meme thing in it as well, given that this is kind of a very serious composition. But no, this is nice. I really like the rendering on this. I like the kind of monotone color here. It creates a very kind of serious, mysterious vibe. This is really nice. This is good. Like I say, this is by Me Curis. Hello, you drew the mini one. What, did that get added in? Did LSG add that one? That's funny. Why did this get... We need LSG here. We need LSG. All right. Excellent piece. Good work. All the way at the top of Legendary too. That's what's up. All right. Woo! Thanks for joining in, guys. You know, hour 30, that was not bad. Hour 30, we got a lot done. We settled some iPad debates. We looked at... Let me pull up Nini's real quick. We settled debates. We established that Kay was going to get me a salad. We talked about chicken sandwiches. And we looked at like 60 drawings. Pay the price for the aesthetic. Nini says, did this illustration for class, little bit graphic, but it fits the theme. It does fit the theme. I like this nose. This is a very kind of Nini nose to draw, I think. And like, it's a nice ear. This guy's poor arm, though, is being absolutely ripped off. So that is a little bit... I like these boots, too. I've been drawing a lot of shoes recently. That's good. That's good. All right. I won't pull up. Never mind. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Because it's on YouTube, I think the VOD should just be available. Like, I'll still announce it, but it should just be available. It should just be up. So I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go eat a salad with Kay. Peace.